does allow you to do certain things with it for free, and you can kind of play around with it and stuff. So that's kind of neat. I also like it because it's web-based, and when we are collaborating on a project, we can all work together on one video editing thing. So what I do is just I can make a new project, and then I email out to those folks, inviting them to work on the project together. They click that link and can come right into the WeVideo and work on the project together. So that's kind of a reason I really like this video editing software. And it's got a couple different neat little things with it. Right now I've pulled up, I have a leadership group in Bristol. They're doing a leadership program right now with me until April. And so I've asked them to make some videos, and we were going to do this in person, but that didn't work out. So they've made single videos kind of talking about how to turn down drugs or alcohol, or why their friends shouldn't use drugs or alcohol, or vaping. Was kind of the prompt that they filmed. So I've pulled up here. Alice filmed a little bit of a video, and basically she made it like 30 seconds long, so it could be we could use it on TikTok. But this is just basically her talking, and so I want to show it to you, and then get your all's input on what you think we should do with it after that, whether that's adding some graphics or some music, all kinds of fun stuff like that. So what I do in this, as you can see right here, there's video 2, video 1, and then the audio. And then you can also add some other stuff in here too. But basically all you do is you grab the video like this. I just use my pointer, hold it down, and then move it down into these slots. And you can do it in video 1 or video 2. And right now I've got it in video 1. But so it's that easy just to pull and grab the video and move it around as you want to. Anyway, I'm going to play this real quick so y'all can see it, and then we'll talk about it here. All right, so one of the things that I noticed right off the bat is that her audio is pretty low. I don't know if y'all could hear that really well. She's very quiet and soft-spoken, and the recording, since it's not done with a microphone, is pretty quiet. So the cool thing is that we can actually adjust that with it. So we can take this, and I've clicked that little volume button right there. So that separates the audio and the video. As you can see, that's the video part on the bottom. And so what I can do, I'm telling you, this software is so cool, is basically I point and click, and I grab, oh no, point and click too much. This little blue button, you kind of make a little dot on it, and you can pull it up. Maybe I could do that. Come on now. Maybe that did it. No, okay. Oh, here we go. All right, so I've opened up the audio part, the volume, and I have moved it all the way up to 485%. So we're gonna see if that helps at all here. Let's see if that made it louder. No. Still kind of quiet, isn't it? So we'll have to adjust that. Some other features that we can do with this is we can actually cut out scenes if we wanted to. And you do that by moving this little bar, and you can spread this video out by using this little arrow over here and making it a little bit wider, so that each millisecond basically is kind of broken down. And so we could always cut frame by frame. You just use those little scissors that cuts it. You can move it over, make another cut. And that would allow you to take out any scenes or replace it if you wanted to. So let's see, what else? Then there's other things that we can do also. We can add in some text to this. So we click on this little button up here, it's just text, and they don't, this is the only feature that I'm not like in love with, but is that it only has a certain amount of things that you can use, and you can't really create your own graphics in this very well. But I think most of the time it has what we need. And the graphics look like, you know, if they were kind of cutting in and out. Let me see, let me pull one here to show what that would look like. Well, let's pull this back down. There we go. So that, can you see that little, yeah. So that's what that would, okay. And they have all kinds of little, here's one. Let's get rid of that and I'll pull this one in. So you've got that movement in there. And so there's some static ones also. Like this one would be good for the ending credits. That way you could put who, you know, who was doing it. There's also some call outs. So if you wanted to put like little bubbles where they're speaking, you would just come and bring that under video 1, and that's gonna kind of be underneath her there. Well, behind her. Sometimes this is a lot of point click, figure out, okay, how does this work, and readjust. But that's the great thing about this stuff, is that, you know, we just play around with it until we find what we're looking for and put it where we need to put it. Hey, go get dressed. Let's see. Here's a bunch of little call outs that you could use for certain, they've got like holidays, and here's one for graduations. See what that looks like. Yeah. So if you're making like a montage video, or maybe you're making, you can even use it for photos. So say you're just putting a bunch of photos in here and it wasn't even a video. You can add photos, upload those, and then kind of put those in here and have these little call outs to add in there. And so you can put this stuff in the middle too. So like, since we broke this up here, we could actually stick these in between the videos. Then there is the audio part. This is another feature that I like and don't like, because you can't, the bad thing is you can't use your own audio. Like if you wanted a different song that's not already on here, maybe you could upload it if you paid more for it. We have a basic plan, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. And that's one thing that I would like to explore a little bit more and try to figure out that piece of it. But they do have quite a few different sound effects. If you just wanted to put in some sound effects here, this is really cool. Let's just play that. You can hear the pigs. Here's some barking. This is, let's see, some nature. You're swimming. River rapids. It's got weather. They've got, let's see, there's some rain, blizzard. Anyway, there's all kinds of different like sound effects that you can use, or you can use the music part. So they've got all kinds of different music that some of it's cheery. Let's see here. Maybe it's a little bit more sentimental feeling. Some suspenseful ones. So the cool thing is, all you do is just grab these and then you put it down here in the.
Hey Melanie, I don't think they can't hear the sounds.
Oh, you can't hear the sounds. Oh no. Okay. I wonder why. Let's see. Share sound. I didn't click the button. Sorry. That will help. All right, can you hear that now? I lost you. Where'd you go? I think my computer is freezing up. It is. Hold on. Can you all hear me or see me? I lost you. I can't see you anywhere.
I can see you.
Okay. I don't know where.
I can see you too.
I don't know where the Zoom went, but okay, I'm just gonna pull.
Yeah, I can see and hear you too.
Okay, if something's happening and you can't, I can't. Okay, come on now, computer, walk with me here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, but it's blurry.
Okay, we'll give it a second. How's it going now? Is it caught up? I think my computer's overwhelmed by the video and the audio in the trying to share this, but let's see. All right, so now hopefully you can hear this now. So let me play these songs for you. So that's kind of that, and then this were some of the sounds that it comes with. There's a duck, cats. So it's got all kinds of different little sound effects and music that you can put under it. And what you do is you would grab, let's find some music here. You would grab the music and then you just pull it down into this audio where it says audio here. And so that would be playing underneath her. And since we'd want it to be a little bit quieter so you could hear her voice, you'd pull, make this dot, and then you'd pull the volume down. That little blue bar is the volume for that. So let's put this video back together here. Show you what that goes.
You don't need me to tell you that vaping is bad for your health. I'm here to tell you that I know the pressure teenagers face when it comes to vaping. Right now, a lot of
so
young
you can kind of see how that, that
so
plays together, the sound and the video. There's some other features on here. Let's see, there's the transitions. So you've probably seen this before in videos where people are transitioning something. So like right here where we've got this gap, we could put in a transition. Let's use something cool like this rainbow here. Gotta just scoot this over, it'll fit. Okay, where want it go? I'm not sure why those don't want to work for me. Usually it's just point and grab and pull it down here, but I'm not having any luck. Let's try. Let's see.
You don't need.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but usually it's just point and grab, but it will make you can see it'll transition. If you had a picture there, it would kind of make that picture kind of fade in and out on itself. And they've got all kinds of transitions that you can use. Anyway, and then there's also some backgrounds if you wanted to have a different kind of background. Let's see, let's try this one. See what this looks like.
You don't need to tell you that vaping.
So that looks kind of cool with her there and the sun shooting behind her. So you could use some kind of weird backgrounds.
Right now, a lot of
there's just solid colors, there's overlays. These are kind of funny. Let's see, I'll pull down some of these.
Right now, a lot of young people feel like they have no one to talk to,
Well,
so they resort to
behind
music.
her.
Just know that there's someone out.
I'd pull this one up and move that one. back down. Let's see. There we go. So that's kind of an overlay that would, we could pull this here. There we go. Now you can see how that goes.
You don't need me.
You can see that would be kind of funny. Big heart on her head. Anyway, these are, you know, I've used this one before. So you can do some sort of crazy effects there. Anyway, these are kind of fun to play around with. There's one more that I think is really interesting in the text. Let's see. And I've used this too. Oh, it would be the where we have the she would be talking and you'd have subtitles underneath here. So this looks like that.
I need to tell you that baking is bad for your
I
health.
got a lot of stuff going on here, but anyway, that kind of explains how this works. And literally, it's just you just pull, you know, point, click, pull it down into it, and then you get into a couple more different features here in these little boxes. You can get rid of stuff if you want to get rid of one of the videos or whatever. You can do that, or you can add more in if you wanted to have more. You know, these kind of transitional boxes and stuff, you can actually add in more there. You can make the frame bigger. So if we wanted to make her a little bit bigger, that would change. That would be changing that up. This kind of shows the levels, like I was saying, of the video and the audio. We have you can mute pieces of it at times. You can hide a track, which just means hiding the video or the audio without having to cut it and delete it. You can just hide it so that it doesn't pop up in certain spots. Let's see, with same thing with the audio here. And what does this one do? Yeah, so we can add more in here. But anyways, this is really, I mean, this is pretty much all there really is to it. Is you can add some different things at the beginning when you start to set up your project, if you wanted to have a specific theme. And then all you do basically is you just upload your videos or pictures under this. You click My Media, and then you click Import, and that would ask you to import any media that you wanted to work with. You can record stuff if you were trying to like record a voiceover maybe, or you wanted to narrate something, that will record and play over it, give you that option. What else is in here? And then once you get done with all of your editing and stuff, you click this little button, Finish, and what it does is it kind of creates it all into a file that you can then download and then use. So that way, and it kind of sends you an email and says, okay, we're done, and then you're able to download it and use it. The free plans only let you download a certain amount each month. The paid plans give you a little bit more flexibility with that, but there's still a little bit more. Of course, more money gives you more options there, but yeah. So any questions? Anything you would like to have me click on and mess around with? wish I could see your faces again. I don't know how to get it to pull back up. And let me see if I can stop sharing, if I can find you again. Yes, there we go. I can see you again. Yeah, Skylar.
So can you undo something if you don't like it?
Absolutely. Yes, you can. Definitely. I do that a lot. All you do is there is an undo button up at the top there, or you can just delete it. And sometimes I've messed it up so bad that I just need to delete and start over. So yeah, it's very good and easy about that sort of stuff. And you guys are very familiar with computers. You'll find that it's very intuitive, probably more so than even I do. That it's easy to use and figure out how to do stuff. What do you think? Do you think you might use this for any editing? You think that might be something to play around with? What I can do is, if you want to play around with it, I can. I'm sure that Jillian has all your email addresses. So what I'll do is send a link to a project, and that way you can kind of mess around with it in that project on my account, and and see if you like it and want to play around with it. I don't know if Jillian's been able to tell you. I just sent her the information a few days ago, but about the video and poster contest that I am hosting. And so if this is something that you'd like to do, the poster contest is for younger students, 3rd through 5th grade. And if you're in 3rd or 5th grade and want to make a video, that's just fine also. But we're going to have a middle school and a high school category, and the video should be about, basically I'm looking for folks to explain to their friends or peers, maybe not friends, people that you go to school with, maybe how to turn down drugs or alcohol. So you're showing how to do a refusal scale. Basically, you'd be like, so that's kind of how she was. Alice was talking in that video that we just looked at, where she was explaining, why she would stay away from drugs or alcohol. And so that's the kind of videos we're looking for. There is a cash prize award with it. So that's exciting. I'm able to offer that with this for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. There's 100 for 1st, 75 for 2nd, and 50 for 3rd. And then the posters are going to go on a billboard, the 1st place poster. And then the videos I'm going to use for putting on YouTube advertisements. That first 15, 30 seconds you have to watch before you get to the video you want to watch. And also we're going to put those on TV too. We have some public service announcements that we do. So I'm going to use that for that. So that's kind of what so we've got going on for this next month. I'm excited about that. I'm excited I'm able to offer that. So if that you wanted to use this software and play around with it, and we could work on it as a group, or just kind of get some feedback about how it's going, and what it looks like and that sort of thing. So yeah, what are your questions? Anything else? Tell me what you think.
So a couple things they are going to be working on. So let's see, almost everybody on this call, I guess, is going to be working on a video in the next couple weeks. And their task, let me see if I can get it pulled up here. Let's see here. It's going to take me a minute. They have to create a marketing campaign for our youth coalition.
Nice.
So I can never get it pulled up. So I think a video could be a really cool component of that.
So this group is going to make the marketing video then.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. And then they've also been doing some, so who else done a PSA? Any of y'all done yours yet? Okay, so they've also been working on, and do you want to explain to Melanie what they've been doing while I find this thing they're working on? Yeah, that's fine.
Guys, so what we're doing for SAD is they are offering $2,500 to someone who can create a PSA idea for a roundabout. So just informing people about roundabouts. Now, you won't be actually making the PSA, but rather the idea. And the idea can literally be anything that you want it to be.
So literally today they videoed like one about aliens and it was awesome.
Nice.
So it's just an idea for a PSA. So you could literally like take your phone and be like, okay, Emma, tell me your idea for a PSA. And she would say, blah, 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 aliens. And then we would submit it and be done. So
Very cool.
That
Very
one, we've been working on that one. So if you, and you don't even have to submit it, if you'll just make your video and text it to me, I'll submit it for you. But Em has a goal of how many?
15. We are at less than 10 right now. So we do need you guys to go ahead and enter those because the competition does end on the 31st.
So just make a video. So you guys,
Very
do you
nice.
know what a roundabout is? If you guys have ever been to Elizabethton, I know some of y'all live in Elizabethton, so clearly you've been there. But there's the monument, like the big white monument downtown, and you have to drive around it in a circle. So that's a roundabout. And so the PSA would really be like teaching people how to use them, because I don't know about your roundabouts, but ain't nobody in Carter County knows how to use our roundabout. And so that's kind of the idea, is showing people like how to use them. But you can just say in your video, like how you would do that. Like, would you, I don't know, like have aliens, their idea, don't steal this one, was like aliens are like dropping roundabout. Sorry. You're good. Because they're awful and want to torture us, I'm pretty sure.